Hey ladies, it's just me, Tracy, with the Black Girl Sanctuary, and told you guys in a post today that I was going to give you an update of how the event went last night. Um, First it started off real crazy. Three people canceled for whatever reason, and then two sisters drove up to the store, in front of the store at about between 5:25 or whatever, and they had their kids in the car and was like, oh, we supposed to be at your event tonight, but our babysitter backed out. Is it any way that we can do it via Zoom? Can we get the cupcakes and through Zoom? And I was like, oh, Zoom. Okay, yeah, well, yeah, we could do that, right? So as I was setting up the Zoom link, I thought about the other three young ladies that couldn't come, but they were at home. They wanted to come, but some things happened. So I text them, and let them know, well, some other attendees want to do it via Zoom. Are you willing, or do you have time to do the event through Zoom? So yes, it was 5 people on Zoom. I'm in my store. I did do the cupcake and conversation via Zoom, right? But I had no idea that it was gonna work out as good as it did, right? Two things came out of that. I got asked to teach a piping class, uh, uh, frosting piping class. I got asked to teach a piping class, and I got asked to do a cupcake and conversation for a group of friends. So you never know what is the future of your venture. You just got to stick with it. No matter one person show up, two people show up, people canceling all over. You got to be able to readjust for things that happen, and you still do what you're going to do, and you give it 100%, like you have a full audience, and I never did an interactive Zoom before. It's either teaching something or something, but interacting. And it was so different for me. But as people was driving up to go to the store next to my boutique, or to wherever they was going in the mall, they was standing and looking the window, because it looked like I was talking to myself. It did. And then when I was taking the little, because I had my tripod with a phone with the zoom on it, looking at the table and looking at that wall in the pictures where it got the Black Girl Sanctuary. But and then I had another phone where I was taking, when I was talking about what the table setup looked like, and that's the ones that those are the videos that I posted online. But I was talking to, as I was taking that video, I was talking to the attendees on Zoom. So people thought I was actually in there talking to myself, and had set up the whole thing. So when I walked outside during our break to smoke a cigarette, the lady was like, oh, what she say? Oh, I know you upset. Nobody showed up. And I was like, oh, they on Zoom. It's on Zoom. And I was like, oh, I hope I cut the sound and the video off, but I didn't. So they heard that on Zoom, right? But anyway, so what lesson did I learn out of the from the event? Number one, I need to learn how to record via Zoom. I'm always adaptable to change. And number two, you never know what's going to come out of it. I got a pipe making class. I got another conversation, a private cupcake and conversation event out of it. And I know now that I need to do, when I do the cupcakes and conversations, I need to put a mommy and me cupcake conversation together so women can bring their children, and that will not be hosted at my boutique. But anyway, I just want to say to anybody that's out there starting something new, don't stop just because you don't have a million attendees, right? Do the best you can, whether one person or two people show up. Because one of the ladies that came, she done been to 3 meetups already, 3 Black girls meetups already. So I just want to say thank everybody for coming to the Zoom. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I really had a good evening. Bye.